Welcome to MHI Real Estate Academy. We are yours, Gilbert and Melanie Mulamba, a two-person real estate team that sells over 55 real estate transactions or homes per year. We are here to help minority real estate agents sell the first 10 homes in the first year, calendar year. So for that, we have some key points that we will discuss today. The first one is the lead. What is a lead? And what is the lead that lead consists of? A lead is a potential source of transaction, future, present, short term, but potential. It starts with potential. What's in the lead? A good lead should have a name, a phone number, and an email address. Those three components makes it a strong lead because you can input it in, export it into your database, and be able to nurture and grow the leads to the point where it turns into a transaction. So what is a lead? A lead can be a potential buyer, seller, renter, property manager, referral, investment. They can be also a lead that behind that person, you can get in touch with other potential buyers. So we are going to teach you how to tap into the lead and organize it, nurture it, where you can continuously have activity and probably closing. The biggest challenge in the real estate career is the ups and downs. What we have been successfully able to do is to avoid that. We have created a constant source of lead. There are sources where you can pay. There are sources where that comes naturally, organically. And then there are sources that you have to generate by creating activity or participating or, attaching yourself to a group, a network of people so that you can create those leads. So very crucial, you have to create the leads as a new agent or as a minority agent. Despite of our challenges, we will teach you how to overcome those challenges and turn them into opportunities. Now, focus on learning the right stuff. That's the second point. You should ask yourself a question. Is the class that I'm about to take or this opportunity to learn, is this the right time? Do I need it at this time? Is it worth my time and money? If the answer is no or maybe, then it's not the right time. Not that the course is not good, but it's just that for that season, a period of your growth chart, that class should not be there. I'll give an example. As a new agent, I should not be signing up to take a commercial class because that's really outside of my residential scope of work that I'm still trying to get the knowledge and get a hang of it. So I would rather take a class on comparative market analysis, CMA. I would take a class on how to have a first-time home buyer consultation. I would take a class on negotiation. I would participate in any training that, the fast track that my broker is offering. That's crucial. I will participate in learning how to access my MLS. So those are foundational classes that you should not escape. Now, we will also touch on those classes if you join us at Melhouse International Real Estate Academy. Now, let's go to the other side, the service skills. We all come from different industry when we join this business, and I don't want you to neglect the experience that you brought from the other industry, regardless what the industry was, because you have something that you can bring or translate into the real estate business. Because real estate business is a human being business. You're dealing with humans. So if you were a cashier, you dealt with human in customer service. If you were a CEO in your previous life, you dealt with the difficulty of running a company well. Guess what? Now you're a CEO of your own company, your real estate company. So those skills are very crucial, and we will teach you other skills that you can build on top so that you can become the best that you can be and close 10 homes in a year. So how do you become one of the top agents in your community, in your county, your state, whatever? We will build you, we will help you build that confidence. And let's talk about your number one investment. As a new agent, as a minority agent, you have to invest in yourself. And I think your number one investment will be education. Because as a new agent, a minority agent, when we go, for instance, for a listing appointment, we have to do double of what our counterpart do, because we have to prove, first of all, that we have the experience in the field. And then we have to show a track record. Sometimes you don't have that track record. How do you overcome that? We will teach you that. So invest in yourself. Invest in how you present yourself. Because real estate, for many people, that's the largest investment. So if you don't invest in your wardrobe and your presentation, how would these people trust you with their most important investment? So there are so many other fields where you need to invest yourself, but I believe education should be your number one. Best tip to succeed as a Black or minority real estate agent: mindset. For me, the best tip is mindset, confidence, experience, knowledge, skills. It's a must. You have to take time and build those elements into you, and that it will flow naturally. And those things don't come just overnight. It takes time, it takes commitment into your business. Just like any business, you can't come expecting that you will make millions. You have to invest the time, you have to be reachable, and you have to give it all. Sometimes give 110 before you start seeing the result of your hard work. You can go places amongst your peers and you start hearing complaints because misery loves company. Well, in my 21 years of business, I had the opportunity to experience the market crash of 2008 and 2010. Guess what? My income never went down. Actually, my income increased during that time, that season when the market crashed, because it's a mindset. I surrounded myself with people that will not look at the news, the economy. I'm not saying put your head in the sand, but I surrounded myself with people that believe that regardless of the market, regardless of the economy, I have not yet to see anybody that lives on a tree in the United States, unless they want to do it, unless they want to build it for their children. But anybody that breathes in and out needs to live somewhere, regardless of how high the interest rate is. So don't join that company of misery and complain, but be creative. Study the market and let your inner skill, your experience allow you to create a source of income and a source of creating the leads even in that market. So don't join that company, because misery loves company, but don't join that company. All right. Last but not least, I want to give you some bonus tips. The bonus tips, we want you, first of all, to commit to learning and to join us at Melhouse International Real Estate Academy. Tips number 1, it's your business. Tips number 2, you're building a career, a business that's worth passing on to the next generation. Commitment to learn, to study, to surround yourself with the best of the best. 4, your attitude, your steadfast, your correctness, your professionalism, your presence in the community will set you apart. The last one, no business is too small, not in real estate. I'll leave you with this. My first transaction was a good friend of mine that we both lived in an apartment complex. No good credit, nothing, but they were thinking of buying a home. I started taking them out. When they applied for the loan, they got denied. But little did I know that my friend grandfather was a multimillionaire in California, and that grandfather decided to help them buy the house cash. And then he believed in them so much that after 1 year, he gave them some money to buy an investment property. So don't look down on people. Have a heart to serve.
I'm going to summarize some of the points that Melanie touched about as she spoke earlier. She talked about leads, the focus on learning the right stuff, service skills, confidence, your number one investment, and your best tip to succeed as a Black or minority real estate agent. Whether you need to know about where to get leads, where to obtain leads, how do you learn about focusing on learning the proper stuff, where do you sharpen your service skills, how do you gain confidence, what should be your number one investment, and what are the best tips to succeed as a Black or minority real estate agent. All the points that I just mentioned, as you can sense for yourself, everything that I just mentioned circles back to training, proper training. It's confidence. On day one, you will not have Uber type confidence. So the confidence will come with you gaining knowledge in the business, knowing your geographical area, knowing the market trends, and knowing what to tell your client. Your client need to see you, they need to sense that you are an expert